Hello, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to another edition of DSP Tries It. It seems like we've been making a pattern of this recently because of the levels of support I've been getting. I've revived DSP Tries It and basically started doing it once a week. And I really enjoy doing it. And this week, we all talked about what we wanted to do this week. And instead of doing like a fried fast food, we decided to do something a little different from a sandwich shop. We found a special sandwich to get, only to find out, oh, that sandwich can't be delivered. And the sandwich shop was 40 minutes away. So yeah, I wasn't able to get the special sandwich. Instead, I ordered not one, not two, but three different sandwiches that we're going to try today. Now, I'm not eating the entire sandwiches. I'm basically going to eat half a sandwich of each. So to show you what we have here, sandwich number one, the sweet and spicy meatball sub from Firehouse Subs right there. You see that cross section, how they cut right through a meatball? It's got tasty meatballs, melted provolone. It's got a special sauce on it that's supposed to be like a sweet pepper sauce, but also red pepper flakes and some seasonings on top. That's half of that right there. And then here we've got two different sandwiches, okay? On this side, this is their tuna sub, tuna salad sub. On this side is supposed to be their Jamaican jerk sub, okay? I've never had any of these before. So I have no idea what any of them will taste like and if they'll be any good. Okay, what do we start with? Meatball? Should we start with the meatball? Let's try the meatball first. Let's see if it's any good. So, they have three kinds of meatball subs. Regular, sweet and spicy, and a new one called pizza. But the pizza one had pepperonis on top. And I was like, I don't want to eat it with pepperoni. It's going to go everywhere. I mean, I'm sure the pepperoni tastes fine, but you really want to taste the flavor of the meatballs. That's what you really want, right? So that's what we're going to start with here. Let's see what it's like. I love Firehouse subs. Look at that bread. Look how it holds up. It was 45 minutes in a car, and the bread is fine. That's what I really like about Firehouse subs. All right, ready? Here we go. The meatball is very soft. Good meat. You can tell it's not like something that was like not prepared properly or frozen for 100 years. It tastes good. Initially, you get the taste of the meat. You get a little bit of sweetness. And now I'm getting a bite of burn just in the back of my throat. Probably because, like they said, the red pepper flake. Let's get another bite. That bite was better. Yummy. With that bite, I got some of the cheese, which is very tasty. Provolone cheese I love. I got way more of the sauce and way more of the red pepper. It's perfectly balanced. Sweetness, savoriness of the meat, and the red pepper flakes. It's super good. I love this. Delicious. I'm going to take one more bite because I want to try the others first. But this is good. This is so good. I would order this every time if I wanted to. This is absolutely delicious. We got a bread split. So be careful. If you're eating a meatball sub, the bread may split on the bottom. That's incredibly good. Incredibly good. So good. I love it because everything. It's sweet, savory, and spicy all together. Great quality meat. Bread is delicious. Super duper good. Now, you might say, why do they give you a pickle? Because it cleanses your palate. If I bite this pickle, then I go to eat another sandwich, I won't taste the meatball sub. That's the idea. So what to try next? The tuna salad or the Jamaican jerk turkey? Well, how about you try the Jamaican jerk? What I'll do is I'll take the tuna salad off and I'll put it onto the other plate. Now we could just focus on this Jamaican jerk chicken and see what's actually on it. So I see lettuce, tomato, onion. It's marinated in that jerk sauce, it looks like, all over the turkey. Give it a shot. I don't know. I've never had anything like this before in a sandwich form. I've never even had jerk turkey. I've had jerk chicken. Let's see what this tastes like. It's very sweet. It's a little weird because I don't know that jerk is this sweet, honestly. It's good, but it's odd because it's just like a sweet turkey flavor. I'm not necessarily tasting like jerk seasoning. I'm just tasting a whole lot of sweetness. Now, you know me. I'm going to be honest, okay? It's not bad, but it doesn't remind me of a jerk seasoning at all. It's like a sweet sauce with turkey. And it's very basic. It's lettuce, tomato, onion. I think there is a melted cheese on top. I can't even tell what it is on top of the turkey. I taste the turkey and I taste the sweet sauce and I taste a little bit of the onion, and that's about it. I would have liked more authentic jerk seasoning. I just recently, about a month or two ago, went to a Caribbean restaurant that had jerk chicken, and I had a half chicken, so I know what it is, and this is far from that. Yeah. To me, it's just a sweet sauce turkey, which is fine. If you don't want mayo and you want something sweet, go for this. But I really can't recommend it. I would have preferred if it actually tasted like jerk seasoning. It doesn't. So it's kind of a misnomer, as they say. All right. It's once again trying to cleanse the palate. First of all, Son of a Chaos says, I don't think that the pickle is meant to cleanse your palate, because if it was, then you only get one per sandwich. Most people don't eat multiple sandwiches, right? Well, here's the thing. You're meant to eat the pickle at the end of the sandwich, because at the end of the sandwich, you don't want to have spicy meatball flavor or jerk turkey flavor stuck in your mouth. So having that pickle at the end of the meal actually serves the purpose of cleansing your palate. You're not necessarily going to be eating another sandwich right away like I am, right? Okay. All right, we have a third sandwich to try, but if you could bear with me, I'm going to blow my nose because my nose started running. I have to knock over the plate. Okay. So, 2 down, 1 to go. By the way, Skybomb just gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you so much, Skybomb, for the gifted sub for DSP Tries It. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay. The third sandwich is nothing like the first two. Tuna salad. Right? So, personally, I love tuna salad. Some people hate it. I seriously love tuna salad. All right, a well-made tuna salad, that balance of mayo, tuna, seasonings such as dill relish, thyme, stuff like that people might put in it. I've had a bunch of different stuff, a bunch of different kinds of tuna salad. It can be absolutely delicious. I'm curious. you know, what is in their recipe for tuna salad, all right? And it's rare, like, how often can you get a good tuna salad sub? You ain't going to get it from most sandwich shops. So I'm curious what theirs is like. It looks like it held together. Like, I was nervous that this is being delivered from 40 minutes away. This was going to show up completely dilapidated and soggy. It's not. It held up. So that's a good sign, you know? A good sign of the quality of the bread, and that their tuna salad isn't so watery that the thing melted on the way here. So that's good. So let's give it a shot. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive about this one. So by the way, it says lettuce, tomato. I think there's cheese on it, but I'm not sure. It's just very basic, but all right, here we go. It's good. So the tuna has a sweetness, but then you get the fishiness. So it's like a balance of flavor. It's not too fishy. It's not too savory and sweet. It's like right in the middle. So it's delicious. I love it. It's the right amount of tuna. It's not too much and too little. You get a good amount in each bite, but it's not squirting all over the place. And at the same time, it's not a dry bite. It's the right balance of moisture, flavor, bread, and everything. I would say, I don't think there's cheese on it. So I would say maybe I would like to add some cheese, like a piece of American cheese. And traditionally when I was growing up, my mom always used to get the tuna salad sub from Subway. Now, this is when Subway was good. We're talking the 1980s, before Subway sold out and became an awful worldwide franchise where everything is terrible. Back then, everything was fresh. So they would load on all kinds of stuff, and she would always get it with lettuce, tomato, cheese, and pickles. That's right. She liked it with pickles. So it's kind of cool that I have a side pickle because it's not on the sandwich, but I just associate pickles with tuna salad because my mom always used to get that when I was a kid. All right. It's really good. It's absolutely delicious. However, plate required, because as you can see, as you start to eat it, it starts to come apart. That's to be expected. But the cool thing about this is, if you have good bread, you could just do that and scoop up the tuna that fell, and now it's back and you can eat it. But you need a plate to do that. Man, I'm going to have a tough decision here of which of the three is the best. Man, yeah. This is a tough decision. I'll be honest. The turkey one ain't that good. It's just turkey with a sweet sauce. It's very basic. But this is very good for a tuna salad sub. And that sweet and spicy meatball is really good too. So, I might have to taste them head to head here. All right? You want your pickle on the side? A lot of people like pickles on the side rather than on a sandwich too. That's true. You can get it both ways at Firehouse. You can get it either with the pickles, like the pickle chips on a sandwich, or you can get a dill pickle on the side. It's your choice. It's mayonnaise, of course. Someone said, is it mayonnaise or Miracle Whip? It's definitely mayonnaise, and it's very good. Very, very good. Man, I really like this tuna sub. I'm going to finish this. Then I'm going to go back to the meatball, and then I'm going to tell you my decision. Mmm. Do I like turkey and cranberry sandwiches? I've literally never had one so far of Chaos. And I would have loved to get one for this. They have that. They didn't have it for delivery. It wasn't on any delivery app. So I had to just order from their standard menu for today. Mmm. Yeah. I'm glad it's not soupy. Exactly. A lot of tuna gets soggy and watery. It becomes disgusting, and the bread would become like mush. It didn't do that at all. Look. The bread is crispy and good, tasty, crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside, flavorful. Super duper good. Super duper good. So thank you there. Skybomb, what are you talking about? I shouted you out. I shouted you out, said thank you for the sub, and I added it to the leaderboard. I don't know what you're talking about, Skybomb. Maybe you missed it. Did I ever have a Subway personal pizza? No, I haven't been to Subway in 7 years. The last time I ate Subway was like 2017. So I know that they added them recently, but I've never had one of those, nor do I. I would like to try to avoid those if possible. I am a quarter Italian after all. I might be insulted. Mmm. It's so good. Amazing. I love it. Tuna, big thumbs up. Huge thumbs up. No, Dat Boy Pancho. Over on YouTube, I don't think I've ever had a Subway or a Domino's sandwich. No. Is there a Mr. Sub in Connecticut? I don't know. I don't live in Connecticut. I haven't lived in Connecticut for over 10 years. So I have no clue. Okay. Cleanse the palate. Another pickle bite. Mmm. Let's go back to the meatball. The sweet and spicy meatball sub. There it is again. Looks great. Mmm. So I'm going to finish that, and then I'm going to have to rate it. I'm going to tell you right now, the turkey is just meh. Kind of middle of the road. Not great, not bad. Okay? No, I never visited Italy. I would like to go someday. Okay, ready? Here we go. Mmm. The meat is so tender and soft. When you bite into it, it just melts. Like, that's how you know it's good meat. If it was like a badly, like a long frozen meatball, and you go to bite into it, it's like hard. You can't. It won't even tear. This is like mushy meat, which is what you want from a meatball. And man, I like the spice. I like that it has that bite to it with the red pepper. It adds a lot to the sub. I feel like the sub might be too sweet without the bite, but the bite, it makes it like perfect. It's really, really good. Mmm. I got all the cheese in one bite there. All the cheese came off the top of the sub in one bite. Mmm. Man, this is good quality. You gotta wonder, how are they able to make it so good when the competition can't? Like Subway, their meatballs are terrible, right? So how do they make it fresh and good like this, soft and tasty? I don't get it. And 40-minute drive to get here, and it's still intact and good? It's pretty crazy, right? The competition can't do it, man. That's super good. All right. Man. Tough decision. This is definitely a tough decision. But I think I know how I'm going to rule. The king will rule his verdict in a moment when I finish this. But I think I know how I'm going to rule. Okay. Wow. The meatball's so tasty. It's seriously so tasty, man. A little bit of sauce left. You can't let that go to waste. You got to finish it. All right. And the palate cleanse. All right. Here it is. The official rankings, okay? Sadly, the Jamaican jerk turkey, not as good as I thought it would be. Doesn't taste like jerk at all. Just a sweet sauce. And it's an okay tuna or okay turkey sub. It's not great. Okay? But it is high quality ingredients. It's tasty. But just not as tasty as I wanted. I feel like it's a misnomer. The tuna. Very flavorful. Sweet. But also savory. Doesn't melt the bun or the bread. Doesn't turn it into mush or soup. Holds up. Probably could use some cheese. Doesn't come with cheese by default. But still tasty. Actually really enjoyed it. Reminded me of the old days of Subway. That used to be really good. The sweet and spicy. I can't show you the sandwiches because I ate them. The sweet and spicy meatball. Very good. Tender meat. That's flavorful and savory. You get sweet sauce on it that tastes good. But then you get a bite from red pepper and a little bit of the provolone cheese. And again, that bread, it nails it. The bread nails it, right? So, number 3, the Jamaican jerk turkey. Number 2, the tuna sub. Number 1, the sweet and spicy meatball. That sweet and spicy meatball was very unique. I don't think I've had a sweet and spicy meatball sub anywhere. Usually they just put marinara on it. So yeah, I got to go with the sweet and spicy meatball as number 1, the top sub that I tried today from Firehouse Subs. Now, I've also had a chicken sub from a long time ago, and that's slices of roasted chicken with whatever you want. I made a custom sub of that like 2-3 years ago, and I loved it. I couldn't order chicken today because it's not on the app for some reason. And I've also had the club on a sub, which is basically a club sandwich. You know, it's like ham, turkey, bacon, and then all the condiments that you want. That's also really good. All right? But I would say, out of all the subs that I've had at Firehouse Subs, the sweet and spicy meatball is number 1. That's the top. It's unique. It's delicious. It's very valuable. Very, very good. So, Firehouse Subs, DSP tries it. Great. Great episode. I loved it. I hope you guys did too. And if we keep hitting our goals, I will keep DSP tries it alive for all of you. The views on these videos have done pretty good. So I hope you guys have been enjoying them. And we got to think about what we want to do next time. All right. Thank you all. DSP tries it. Firehouse Subs in the bag. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.